behalf of my class, I would like to thank you all for joining us this evening for our pinning ceremony. Please help me welcome to the podium our principal of Lamar Academy and IB head of school, Ms. Cindy Pena.
Good evening, Dr. Gonzalez, our superintendent, McAllen ISD Board of Trustees, administrators, homeschool principals, parents, staff, students, and guests. We appreciate your presence this evening to the Lamar Academy International Baccalaureate Pinning. The IB pin is given to each of our IB graduates in recognition of acknowledgement of their hard work, dedication, and successes. Their commitment to learning and academic achievement is praiseworthy. In their pursuit of excellence, they have embraced and mastered the challenges of the rigorous IB diploma program. Jean-Paul Sartre stated, "We are our choices." So who is the Lamar Academy IB Row graduating class? As I look into the audience and see the sparkle in your eyes of joy and pride, I cannot help but wonder about the choices you made that led you to this moment. Growing up, choices are made for you by your parents. They decide what you eat, what you wear, the music you listen to. As you have grown to be responsible and started making choices of your own, you came into your own. As educators, we work with your parents and the community to guide you through the process of making choices. One of the most significant choices you made led you to this evening. Your choice to apply to the IB program at Lamar Academy. You chose to attend. You chose to dedicate yourselves to the rigor and commitment it takes to succeed in a program such as this one. In the midst of those choices, you made others. You chose your friends. You chose which classes were your favorites. You chose different activities to be involved with. You chose what to eat, what to wear, and sadly for some parents, what music to listen to. You were choosing who to become and will continue to do so. To quote J.K. Rowling from her first book, "It is our choices." Harry, that you show what you truly are far more than our abilities. You have many more choices ahead of you. Endless possibilities are available for your selection. Angela Jolie stated, "Make bold choices, make mistakes. It's all those things that add up to the person you become." A final thought: choose to be humble. Choose to be teachable. The world is bigger than your view of it. There's always room for a new idea, a new step, a new beginning. Choose to be the best version of you. Myself, along with the faculty and staff at Lamar Academy, wish you the very best with each new bold choice you make. Congratulations, Rose.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Pena. I would like to now invite our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. J.A. Gonzalez, who is here to share some advice and congratulations to our row class.
Good evening, everyone. How about a round of applause for our outstanding students, the row class? We appreciate you all and all the hard work. They've done an outstanding job. We're very proud of them. To all the parents, to all the grandparents, uncles, aunts, friends, and family, congratulations and thank you for all the support along the years. I know that as our graduates walked through, I could see the pride in your eyes. I could feel the love in the room, and such a special event to know that our students have worked so hard, your children have worked so hard to get where they are, and they have their whole future ahead of them. We know that McAllen ISD has prepared them very well to go out into the world and make a positive difference. We know being part of the IB has shaped them, not only academically, but also socially and emotionally. And as they embrace the IB learner profile and go out into this world, as inquirers and as thinkers and communicators. We know that they're going to be principled, open-minded, and caring, but most of all, we know that they're going to be brave and to take calculated risks to become their best version of themselves. And as I look across the group, I know that there's future medical doctors and lawyers and engineers, future educators and servicemen and women, future business owners. Our future is bright. We have wonderful students. They've done such a tremendous job, but none of this would have been possible without all of the people in this room. So to the students I say, congratulations, number one. Never forget how proud we are of you. Never forget how much your families love you. And always remember, when you go out into this world, you can accomplish anything that you want to if you're willing to work hard for it, and if you're willing to stay focused, and if you're willing to finish off strong. You got your whole world ahead of you. You got your whole future ahead of you. McAllen ISD is so proud of you. On behalf of the administration and the Board of Trustees, the entire staff, we're so very proud of you, and we know you're going to go out and do great things. And once you go out and do those great things, come back to McAllen, come back to the Rio Grande Valley, and pay it forward for all those behind you. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Dr. Gonzalez, for your wise words. We really appreciate having you here tonight to celebrate our IB diploma and course candidates' accomplishments. As a former IB MYP principal, you know the value of an IB education. The core values of the IB program have helped our students become better communicators and more knowledgeable about the world around them, open-minded and accepting of others, and have given them the confidence to be risk takers and face their next steps in life head-on. We thank you for your continued support of the IB program at Lamar Academy. Thank you, sir. Our keynote speaker tonight is our very own McAllen ISD Board Trustee, Mr. Daniel Vela. We invited Mr. Vela to speak to our row class this evening, not only because his daughter Ileana is a member of the row class, but also because he is a great example of someone who has worked hard to make our community and state a better place to live. Mr. Vela is a small business owner who has served on many local and state boards, including the University of Texas Pharmacy Foundation Advisory Council. He has dedicated much of his time improving policies pertaining to pharmacies in Texas, but he has also volunteered countless hours to our community and McAllen ISD. Although he himself is not an IB graduate, he embodies the IB mission by being an active, compassionate, and lifelong learner who understands that other people with their differences can also be right. Please help me in welcoming Mr. Daniel Vela.
Thank you, Ms. Andrea. I appreciate that very kind introduction. Before I begin, I'd like to introduce my colleagues here this evening. Currently serving as our board president is Mr. Marco Suarez. Serving as our vice president this coming year is Mr. Sam Saldivar, Jr. Next year's secretary of the board is Mr. Conrado Alvarado. Also, trustee Tony Farina. And not with us here this evening, but I think one is on their way, trustee Debbie Aliceda and Mr. Larry Esparza. Thank you. On behalf of the McAllen ISD Board of Trustees, I'd like to congratulate the International Baccalaureate class, row class of 2019. I welcome family, friends, and staff as we witness the pinning ceremony for tonight's graduates. This class is really special to me because my service on the board began when they were in the first grade. I know, term limits, I know. But in some special way, they're like my babies because I helped get you here somehow, okay? Together we did it. And also, my youngest daughter, Ileana, is graduating with this class, something with her mother, myself, and the rest of the family are very proud of. Congratulations. Babe, where are you? Love you. If I may, turn this way. I have seen what you all have experienced and achieved during the last 12 years because of my daughter's work in your class. For the last 4 years, you have researched, you have texted, you have called, you have emailed, you have cried, and you have prayed. You have met with administrators, teachers, advisors, and even on some rare occasion met with board members. You have made us aware of issues like security, parking, access to campus, curriculum, teachers. You have cried and you have prayed some more. And you have brought forth suggestions on how to improve the IB experience. And that was just your parents, okay? But here's why that's important. Because parents, teachers, and administrators, along with you, the graduates, learned about a map. A map that included people and places both near and far, about cultures and religions, about science and technologies. As you studied this map, you realized that there were inequities in the world. There were wrongs that needed to be righted. There are lights that need to shine brighter, and there are voices that need to be heard. IB provided you with the opportunity to develop your skills to explore the globe and gain the knowledge that would prepare you for this day as you begin this trip around the world. Your graduation is your ticket to board the train to start your journey. Okay, I know that a train won't get you across the ocean, but work with me here, guys, work with me. I know you're smart enough to figure that out, so we'll leave it at that because it makes for a better story. Now you've boarded that train, and from the back of the caboose, you wave. But you won't wave goodbye. You will wave and you'll say, "I'll be back." The train makes stops at different stations, stations that draw your interests, call for your strengths, or stations that will better prepare you for the next stop. Today, I am confident in saying that you have done your part and are here today prepared to face the uncertainties of tomorrow en route to your destinations. Every time you board that train, you will move your way up toward the locomotive. As you reach the front, you realize that it's your turn to drive. Go out, explore the world, experience through your travels, and remember, the train will always have a stop scheduled here in McAllen. Drive that train back home. Go and gain wisdom and experience, and come back to better the community that helped you along the way. Congratulations to the International Baccalaureate Roll Class of 2019. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vela, tonight for your message to our graduates to always remember to come back home. I am very grateful for your continued support for our program and for celebrating the IB diploma candidates. This year, we are celebrating our 17th graduating class of the IB diploma and certificate candidates. They will become part of a network of over 680 IB Lamar Academy alumni who are scattered around the United States, many of them still attending some of the most prestigious and challenging universities. One thing that all of our students have in common is that they are lifelong learners who seek to grow and learn in any environment. Row class, never ever stop learning, no matter where you are in life. We are so proud to announce that 100% of our graduates are attending a 4-year university next year. McAllen ISD will be represented at UTRGV, UT Austin, Texas A&M, Rice University, Baylor University, TCU, St. Edwards, University of Chicago, Dartmouth College, Stanford University, and MIT, among many, many other amazing universities around the country. Let's give these guys a round of applause. The IB program in McAllen ISD has prepared these students for successful futures in the careers of their choice. Our wish for them is to find their passion and work towards improving the world around them. This evening, we are proud to recognize many of our outstanding students by presenting them with several scholarships and recognitions. I would like to invite our lead counselor and college specialist, Mr. Eddie Lopez, to join me in presenting these scholarships and awards. Students, please come forward when your name is called. Mr. Lopez.
Good evening. The McAllen Chamber of Commerce and Mr. Steve Elanius have generally sponsored an annual scholarship recognizing deserving IB seniors who have exhibited perseverance under pressure and great character. This year, we are able to recognize 24 seniors with this distinctive honor. These recipients represent the top 8 ranking IB students for the 2019 graduating class at each McAllen ISD high school. At this time, I would like to ask the 24 students receiving this scholarship to please make their way to the front of the stage. Here to present the awards are representatives from the McAllen Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Steve Elanius, President and CEO, and Ms. Jerry Garcia, Vice President of Special Projects for the Chamber. The following 24 students have been deemed recipients for this scholarship from McAllen High School. As I say your name, please come to the front of the stage. From McAllen High School, Emily Gerwitz. Hannah Kelly, Karina Barr, Ariana Juarez, Diego Perez, Melanie Mendoza, Nathan Zamora, and Vincent Tavares. From Memorial High School, Travis Ziegler, Ariati Parajuli, Carolina Guerrero, Isabella Pimentel, Claudia Lozano Cruz, Eric Zamora, Aiden Vajileski, Marcela Sanchez. From James Nicky Rowe High School, Alejandro Escobedo, Strauss Bordon, Victoria Villanueva, Valentina Salinas, Valeria Argüelles, Alejandra Gomez Lopez, Ricardo Baltanano Flores, and Mandy Phillips.
Good evening. Some of you know that I'm not Steve Elanius. My name is Albert Rego. I am a co-owner of the Santa Fe Steakhouse. And 10 years ago, we searched for a good cause, and we approached the chamber what that cause could be. And they immediately said, the Education Initiative. It's been 10 years, and with our fundraising event, the Santa Fe Wine Classic, we have raised over $1 million. So I would like to personally thank, on behalf of the Santa Fe Steakhouse, the staff, my partner Fred Harms, my lovely wife Sony, the Chamber of Commerce of McAllen, and you especially, Jerry. Thank you. I'd also like just to say a few words and to thank the faculty, the parents, the loved ones here present today. Your investment in these young men and women have made them into exceptional students and leaders. Students, I hope that you understand how truly proud your school, your community, and especially your parents are of all of you. You should be proud of your outstanding accomplishments, but also remember that you have a great journey ahead of you. I strongly encourage that you continue striving for excellence in your everyday lives and in everything that you do. And take advantage of opportunities to surround yourself with others who would do the same. We are so proud of you. We thank you, and we wish you the best.
Go ahead.
Congratulations, students. We want to present you with these $1,000 scholarships. Emily Gerwitz. Hannah Kelly. Corina Barr. Ariana Juarez. Diego Pérez. Melanie Mendoza. Nathan Zamora. Vincent Tavares. Travis Ziegler. Arati Parajuli. Carolina Guerrero. Isabel Pimentel. Claudia Lozano Cruz. Eric Zamora. Aiden Wasilewski. Marcela Sanchez. Alejandro Escobedo. Strauss Burden. Victoria Villanueva. Valentina Salinas. Valeria Argüelles. Alejandra Gómez López. Ricardo Paltodano Flores. And Mandy Phillips. Congratulations, students. We're so honored to be included in this celebration.
Thank you so much, Jerry and Mr. Drago. I apologize for calling you Steve earlier. Without the Santa Fe Steakhouse and the Wine Classic, these scholarships would not be possible. So we are very, very grateful to have you all here tonight to present these scholarships to these students. Thank you. The Texas X's Alumni Association is joining us this evening to recognize some outstanding students. Here to present these awards are Sharon Flores, Moses Rott, and Al Rubio.
Good evening. My name is Moses Rott, and this is Sharon Flores and Al Rubio. We are here representing the Hidalgo Star chapter of the Texas X's, okay, an alumni association of the University of Texas at Austin. We would like to first of all congratulate all the seniors here tonight on your accomplishments. Our chapter awards scholarships every year to several very deserving students. This year, our committee reviewed 231 applications and offered interviews to only 12 students. Sitting here among you this evening are recipients of 4 of our scholarships. As I call your name, please make your way to the front and remain standing until you are all presented. Okay? Beginning first, it is with great pride that we award Corina Barr a Texas LSK scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Okay. Our next recipient, Mandy Phillips, a recipient of a scholarship in the amount of $1,000. Our next recipient, Alejandra Gomez Lopez. She is a recipient of a 2000 Dr. Mario Ramirez Endowed Scholarship. And our final scholarship this evening is to Pimentel Isabella. She received a scholarship for $3,000 for the Rita and Morris Atlas Endowed Scholarship. Again, we congratulate you and wish you much success in your future endeavors. Hook 'em.
Each year, the Junior League of McAllen awards a college scholarship to students who maintain good grades and demonstrate volunteerism in the community. On behalf of the Junior League of McAllen, I would like this year's recipient, Hannah Kelly, to stand and be recognized for her outstanding accomplishments in academics and volunteerism to our community.
In 2019, the Texas IB schools awarded 6 scholarships statewide to seniors in the diploma program. This scholarship award is based on demonstrated scholarship, leadership, and service. This senior diploma candidate with a fierce artistic talent, fights for social justice, and an interest in politics and history is one of the 6 recipients. We are so happy to announce that Eric Gonzalez was a recipient of the 2019 Tibbs DP Scholarship. Please stand and be recognized, Eric. Please stand and be recognized.
Our former Lamar Academy principal and IB parent, Tabitha Gutierrez, awards an IB student with a scholarship in honor of her mother each year. This year's recipient of the Delia Z. Baron Educational Honor Scholarship goes to Marjorie Chua.
IB has a long-standing tradition in which the IB coordinator awards a senior with a scholarship recognizing academic achievement and dedication to the IB program. And I am more than happy and honored to follow in the footsteps of 2 of my most influential teachers and former IB coordinators, Marisa Sarabando and Jeanette Lefevers. This year's Coordinator Scholarship recipient kept us all on track and organized. She worked diligently and hustled for her class. She was a student I could count on to be a rock star saleswoman, survey her class for random information, complete paperwork for fundraisers, or help me with other tasks around the office. She is a principled student who will surely do great things in her future, perhaps even the job of coordinating this program someday. This year's IB Coordinator Scholarship goes to Marcela Sanchez. I would like to invite 2 of our most beloved and influential teachers to present the following scholarships to several students, Marisa Sarabando and Laura Nickstad.
Another tradition we have is to award 3 faculty scholarships to 1 student from each of the McAllen high schools. This year's faculty scholarships go to 3 talented and deserving students who have shown grit and determination to succeed as an IB student. From Rowe High School, salutatorian, Alejandro Escobedo. I'm so sorry. He's the valedictorian.
From McAllen High School, we have Emily Gerwitz.
From Memorial High School, Travis Sigler.
I am the luckiest teacher to have been able to teach psychology to so many students over the 30 years of my career as an educator. I've been proud to know that many of these students have gone on to pursue a degree and career in psychology, neuroscience, and I'm glad to know that something they learned in my class may have sparked that interest and passion. As I conclude my 30th year of teaching psychology, I'm happy to honor a senior who is going to continue in the pursuit of a psychology degree. I knew when I graduated high school that I wanted to major in psychology, so I am glad to honor this senior who was also sure of her path. The Future of Psychology Scholarship, I proudly present to Estefania Andrade.
Two years ago, one of the hardest things that's ever happened to me happened, which is that I lost my dad. My dad fought a brave battle against cancer, and I will miss him every day. One of the things that my dad taught me was the importance of education, and I think I took that very much to heart. My dad loved math so much. When I was a little girl and I had homework, he would meet me at the door and say, "Do you have geometry homework? Can we do it together?" He loved math so much. And I think he really instilled in me that love of the broader world. Not only was he a math major, but he was a physics major as well. And I think that part of being a teacher has been imparting that love of learning, that love of figuring out how the natural world works to you all. As you know, I'm always professing the growth mindset. And when I faced this challenge of losing my dad, I had to dig deep and really have a growth mindset. And the way that I came to terms with it was to realize that the people that have taught us, that have touched our lives, they never leave us. They become part of us, and they're always in our hearts. So just like I take my dad, I hope that all of you take a piece of all of us with you too. I want to honor two students tonight that are going to be studying STEM fields in science. I think that these two students have demonstrated incredible growth over the last 2 years in the diploma program. I think that they have extremely bright trajectories, and I'm extremely proud of them. The James R. Nickstead Memorial Scholarships, there's two recipients. One goes to Brandon Garza, and one goes to Claudia Garza. Claudia Garza.
The mission of the Friends of IB parent organization is to support the students of the IB program at Lamar Academy. And each year they award several of our graduating seniors scholarships to help support them as they transition to the university. This year's seniors wrote about an IB learner profile attribute that best described them. And a committee of Friends of IB members selected 5 essays they felt best described the IB learner profile attributes in action. This year's winners of the Friends of IB Scholarship are Danielle Cavazos, Melanie Mendoza, Valeria Arguelles, Carolina Guerrero, and Aiden Vajileski. The senior class worked hard this year to raise money to put on events such as prom and their pinning party that occurred last night. Because of their amazing efforts of the senior class officers, they were able to raise a surplus of money, which they decided would go towards scholarships for their classmates. The following students are recipients of the Row Class Scholarship. Destiny Garcia. Axel Rodriguez. Gabriel Zayed. Jacob Rich. And Daniel Santos.
This year, we are very sad to say, but also happy, that we are saying happy trails to 3 of our most influential and aspiring IB Lamar Academy faculty members. When we learned that Cindy Peña, Steve Schaefer, and Marisa Sarabando were retiring, we reached out to our alumni community to raise money for scholarships in their honor. They have left a lasting legacy at Lamar Academy, and they will be greatly missed. Please help me recognize Mrs. Cindy Peña, who has served as a principal of Lamar Academy since 1999. After 40 years of service to the students of McAllen ISD, Mrs. Peña will be retiring. I am so happy for her to have more time to spend with her family and loved ones and to do what she loves most, travel. Mrs. Peña is happy to present her IB Alumni Scholarship to Ms. Destiny Garcia. Next, please help me welcome Mr. Steve Schaefer, who has been part of the Lamar Academy family since 2000. Mr. Schaefer has taught in both the options and IB programs, and he was most recently our MYP history teacher. He is a bellowing force of historical knowledge, and we will miss his fiery lectures. Mr. Steve Schaefer.
Thank you. It's been my pleasure, my privilege, and my honor to work with many, many enthusiastic and inquiring minds in my years here at the IB program. I never cease to be amazed at the difference between what we as teachers and they as students make of their high school experience here. The difference between that and my own high school experience from 1968 to 1972. Long before this particular time in my senior year, I was completely burned out by 4 stultifying years, that's a good IB word, of sitting in unair-conditioned Dallas classrooms listening to teachers who were, with very few stellar exceptions, wholly unengaged in their subject matter or us or both. I was also very worried, even that late in the progress of the war, about the looming prospect of my draft number, which would be issued 1 short month after graduation, and would probably be a very low one. I was not a good student. In fact, I barely made it. Aside from the possibility of disappearing in some Vietnamese jungle, as one of my older neighborhood friends and schoolmates already had, I just didn't care. And I want to say right now that since your freshman year, I have stood in awe, and you have not disappointed. How different from the experience offered me and my classmates is the one that you've had here, the one that Mr. Vela referenced in his keynote speech, the product of a vibrant collaboration amongst administrators, teachers, community people, parents, and our shared treasure. By the end of MYP Year 5, I can safely claim that 100% of our students are as actively engaged in an overwhelming majority of their curriculum as are their teachers. This makes the overall process we're all engaged in much more than merely something to be endured that builds character. How many of you all sitting out there have heard that one? It makes this process into a program-long continuum, and hopefully a lifelong continuum that thrives and depends upon student involvement. In other words, they claim ownership of their high school experience. It is relevant to them, and they are relevant to it. It, the community of which they are each a necessary functioning part. This reality is borne out every year in how deeply are missed those students who, for whatever reason beyond their control, are forced to leave the program. They have become loved ones whose departure leaves a hole. The student that I named to receive this scholarship is sitting on this stage this evening, and is one whom I had the pleasure of teaching 2 years back-to-back in both world geography and world history. His geography summative simply stunned me, as did several others that memorable year, to be honest. That was 3 years ago this week. 2 years ago this week, his answers on his history final, on which it was not possible to get a wrong answer because they were all correct. The student simply had to differentiate between the different shades of true and justify their choice logically in one sentence. And his answers were equally impressive. He is one of many in his class who have kindly maintained a daily or weekly contact with me over the past 2 years, and so I have been able to continue enjoying his company over many conference periods. Mr. Pettis, thank you for that. As well as witness his growth as a searcher after facts, even truth. And therefore, I have seen his growth as an inquirer. His extended essay, for which I was his mentor, showed his intellectual daring as a risk taker. The many conversations we have shared these past 4 years assure me of his continuing fair and open-mindedness. And those qualities, ladies and gentlemen, are driven by the innate compassion of this most excellent young man. For these and many other reasons, too numerous to discuss tonight, it fills me with pride to name as a recipient of the faculty scholarship, Eduardo Castellanos.
Thank you so much, Mr. Schaefer. Finally, I would like to invite you to say happy trails to one of our founding teachers and coordinator of the IB Diploma Program for the last 7 years, Marisa Sarabando. Mrs. Sarabando, our Diploma Program Psychology teacher, has been a wonderful friend and mentor to many of us. She was my teacher too and has continued to be in every sense of the word. Marisa is caring, funny, knowledgeable, even-tempered, and is an amazing educator. Although she has taught the Alpha through Sigma class, her legacy will live on through the Omega class and beyond. Thank you, Marisa, for your dedication to the International Baccalaureate program at Lamar Academy and for molding our program into what it has become. Marisa Sarabando.
IB at Lamar Academy has some of the most outstanding alumni. Outstanding for their hard work, for their continued dedication to Lamar Academy years after they've graduated, and in their post-educational pursuits. The Rowe class will be joining this cadre of excellence and will forevermore be alumni of the IB program at Lamar Academy. The student that I would like to honor with the Alumni Scholarship is a student who to me embodies every attribute of the IB learner profile. She has demonstrated academic excellence and social responsibility. She is kind, and she is giving. Her love of English has influenced her to consider a career in education, and I can only hope that she will return to Lamar if teaching is in her future. I take great pride in awarding this alumni scholarship to Victoria Villanueva.
The goal of the IB program is to help students develop the qualities that define the IB learner profile. These 10 attributes are what make IB students distinctive in that their attributes prepare them to be internationally minded and lifelong learners. These awards were presented to our students at their celebration at Main Event last night, and you can find their names in our program. But I would like to invite them to stand when their name is called to be recognized. Our Inquirer students are Javier Solis and Christopher Torres. Our knowledgeable students are Raul Escobar and Marjorie Chua. Our thinkers are Gael Arriaga and Lauren Pearson. Our principal students are Fatima Elizondo and Jackson Wingert. Our communicators are Roman Martinez and Genesis Ibarra. Our balance students are Talisa Mohammed and Ileana Vela. Our caring students are Isabella Cruz and Jacob Rich. Our risk takers are Sofia Gonzalez and Katia Nitsch. Our open-minded students are Eric Gonzalez and Andrea Ramirez. And our reflective students are Estefania Andrade and Carolyn Cullen. Congratulations to all of our scholarship recipients and a sincere thank you to those who made these scholarships possible. At this time, I would like to ask the designated members of the IB faculty to report to their stations for the pinning ceremony. Seated before you this evening are 83 knowledgeable, risk-taking, and gritty students who have, for the most part, survived and thrived over 4 years of the IB middle years and diploma programs at Lamar Academy. This is the 17th year of our traditional pinning ceremony that marks the end of the student's journey through the diploma program. Before you are 77 students who have completed the requirements for the IB diploma, and 6 who have completed individual IB course requirements. All IB diploma and certificate students will receive a tri-colored cord that symbolizes the unity amongst the 3 high schools in McAllen ISD, same as their tri-colored tassel. Although our IB Lamar Academy students are enrolled at their respective high schools, our students took a risk and came to Lamar Academy to seek a more rigorous course of study. The IB diploma candidates are wearing a gold stole as the unifying color amongst the 3 high schools that will be receiving the IB pin to certify that they have completed the requirements of the diploma program at Lamar Academy. We are very proud to present these candidates to you this evening. Candidates, as your name is called, please make your way to the center of the stage to receive your pin or your cord.
Estefania Andrade. Valeria Maria Arguellas, diploma candidate. University of Texas at Austin. Gael Arriega, diploma candidate, Texas A&M University. Ricardo Baltodano Flores, diploma candidate, Babson College. Corina Marie Barr, diploma candidate, University of Texas at Austin. Carlos Bocanegra, diploma candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Strauss Bordone, diploma candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Manuel Andres Brito, diploma candidate, Trinity University. Eduardo Castellanos, diploma candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Danielle Renee Cavazos, diploma candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Marcelo Cavazos, diploma candidate, Texas A&M University. Marjorie Frigiana Chua, diploma candidate, De La Salle Lipa University. Andrea Cruz Gonzalez, diploma candidate, University of Texas at Austin. Isabella Cruz, course certificate candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Carolyn Cullen Esteves, diploma candidate, University of Texas at Austin. Alexa Desenea, diploma candidate, St. Edward's University. Luis Eduardo Diaz, diploma candidate, Texas A&M University. Ruben Santiago Dueñas Villagran, diploma candidate, Texas A&M University. Fatima Jahan Elizondo, diploma candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Raul Escobar Garcia, diploma candidate, Texas A&M University. Alejandro Escobedo, diploma candidate, Rice University. Melida Flores Cantu, diploma candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Destiny Elaine Garcia, diploma candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Brandon Garza, diploma candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Claudia Garza, diploma candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley.
Michaela Lauren Garza, diploma candidate, Texas State University. Gabriela Gaitan, diploma candidate, Texas A&M University. Alejandra Gomez Lopez, diploma candidate, University of Texas at Austin. Eric Gonzalez, diploma candidate, the George Washington University. Jimena Gonzalez Barrios, diploma candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Sofia Isabel Gonzalez, diploma candidate, Trinity University. Ana Lucia Guerra, course certificate candidate, St. Edward's University. Carolina Guerrero, diploma candidate, Dartmouth College. Sophia Guillen, diploma candidate, Texas A&M University. Emily Gerwitz, diploma candidate, Stanford University. Jesslyn Juliette Hammond, diploma candidate, Hollins University. Lillian Claire Onrubia, diploma candidate, Texas Christian University. Genesis Ibarra, diploma candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Ariana Juarez, course certificate candidate, University of Texas at Austin. Hannah Elizabeth Kelly, diploma candidate, Duke University. Zachary King, diploma candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Carlota Christina Locker, diploma candidate, Baylor University. Melanie Lacona Tenorio, diploma candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Claudia Lozano Cruz, diploma candidate, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Sarah Maldonado, diploma candidate, St. Edward's University. Anais Manriquez, diploma candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Roman Martinez Garza, diploma candidate, University of Texas at Austin. Sarah Mendez Rivera, diploma candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Melanie Mendoza, diploma candidate, St. Mary's University. Talisa Aria Mohammed, diploma candidate, Texas A&M University. Nicholas Montes, course certificate candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Jose Montini, course certificate candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Miranda Eliana Munoz, diploma certificate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Katia Nitsch, diploma candidate, University of Texas at Austin. Arati Parajuli, diploma candidate, University of Texas at Austin.
Lauren Pearson, diploma candidate, Boston University. Mark Peace, diploma candidate, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Diego Alexis Perez, diploma candidate, Rice University. Mandy Ann Phillips, diploma candidate, the University of Texas at Austin. Isabella Pimentel, diploma candidate, the University of Texas at Austin. Andrea Catalina Ramirez, diploma candidate, the University of Texas at Austin. Edessa Scarlett Reyes, diploma candidate, Texas A&M University. Jacob Javier Rich, diploma candidate, the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Axel Daniel Rodriguez Salinas, diploma candidate, Texas A&M University. Valentina Salinas, diploma candidate, Georgetown University. Marcela Sanchez, diploma candidate, the University of Chicago. Daniel Santos, diploma candidate, the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Alejandra Solis Navarrete, diploma candidate, the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Javier Solis Martinez, diploma candidate, the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Vincent Clifford Tavares, diploma candidate, the University of Texas at Austin. Christopher Gorham Torres, diploma candidate, the University of Houston. Cecilia Vale, diploma candidate, the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Ileana Sofia Vela, diploma candidate, Trinity University. Victoria Alicia Villanueva, diploma candidate, the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Aiden Fox Bashulewski, diploma candidate, the University of Texas at Austin. Jackson Wingert, diploma candidate, Texas A&M University. Eric Zamora, diploma candidate, the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Thank you, Aiden. Nathan Zamora, diploma candidate, Brigham Young University. Daniel Jarius Zayed, diploma candidate, Baylor University. Gabriel Dimitri Sayed, diploma candidate, the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. And our last and tallest graduate, Travis J. Day Ziegler, diploma candidate, Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Congratulations to all of our diploma and course certificate candidates. We are so proud of you all and what you have accomplished. Please give them another round of applause. At this time, please help me welcome the row class president, Hannah Kelly.
Good evening. Before beginning, on behalf of the row class, I would like to thank the superintendent, Dr. Jay Gonzalez, the school board, and each and every faculty member of Lamar Academy for the endless support that they've given the row class for the past 4 years. Now to the row class. What did we sign up for? Let's take it back to freshman year. All I can remember that was the fear that was within us. Fear that we would become failures, fear that we wouldn't be able to survive the rigor, and fear that we would not live up to our potential. Slowly, however, that fear diminished as the endless nights, abundant projects, and mounds of coffee just became normal. We were moving forward quickly, but as freshman year ended, all I thought to myself was, how am I going to do this for another 3 years? Now on to sophomore year. Time to transition from creative learning to independent research, which is known as the personal project. Now our minds were working a little bit harder as we delved into our specific interests and created something that we would now call our own. Along with self-reflection and teacher-to-student dialogue, high performance was now expected. We were no longer the little Rose anymore. Our minds were growing quickly, but as sophomore year ended and we received our MIP certificates, all I thought to myself was, how am I only halfway? Junior year came quicker than we thought. If this was the image they put on the PowerPoint they showed us in 8th grade, I'm sure none of us would have signed up for this. Even though we persevered through standardized testing, internal assessments, written assignments, extended essays, and even Senor Perez's Spanish class, we made it through this year as a class. Junior year was where we became one. We completed all the self-assignments together, but as junior year ended, all I thought to myself was, man, I still have 1 more year of this. Senior year, wow. Some of us are still in shock that we made it to this point, but we knew we would all get here collectively. As we look back on our class, we can see the successes of our endless nights through the recognition our class has received. Our small class has raised multi-million dollars in scholarships. 100% of our class has been accepted to colleges in over 30 states and internationally. Our student body has earned just about every college board advanced placement recognition. But beyond the numbers, we have not only proven our academic worthiness, but contributed countless hours and reflected upon our times as we engaged in the Humanitarian Respite Center and the Quinta Mazatlan. The successes, however, are just byproducts of the program. We have been taught how to think, not what to think, and through this knowledge, we have become prepared emotionally and academically. We truly signed up for being ready for the unknown risk of our future decisions. I encourage you I encourage you to not only meet your academic potential, but to also represent the row class by being kind to yourself and others. I'm truly privileged to have been part of this journey with you guys. Thank you. I'd now like to invite the Sigma class president, Grace Vaughn, to share some memories and words of encouragement with the row class. I'd also like to thank Grace for her continued support and friendship for the row class.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Grace Vaughn, and on behalf of the junior class of IB, I would like to say thank you. Thank you to IB for giving us all a rigorous workload and a worldly view that will prepare us for whatever our future holds. Thank you to the parents. While some of you may have forced us to come here, all of you encouraged us the whole way through. Thank you to our teachers that put in countless hours of work to educate us and motivate us to be our best selves. But above all, thank you to the senior class for being amazing role models. And thank you for being a class that we can look up to and learn from. I'm not sure I can put into words the impact that you have had on this school and how much we are going to miss you. I don't know IB without you guys. And from the very first time I stepped on campus to shadow you and learn about the school that I would soon call my home, till this morning as you walked the halls for the very last time. As you leave IB and pass along the status of being seniors to our class, I realize that it is a position that is not only extremely fun and exciting, but also comes with a lot of responsibility. Because for the past 3 years, I have looked up to you. I have learned from you, and I have been encouraged by you. The seniors that I have had classes with taught me how to be a better student. They showed me it was okay to question and even respectfully debate with teachers if it meant clarifying or developing ideas that will shape who we are and how we serve the world. The seniors that I was on student council with showed me how to lead, and they did it with sincere and contagious enthusiasm for the school and all of the students that they were serving. The seniors that I have gotten to know through art astound me with their creative abilities and encourage me to go beyond my comfort zone to create my own version of something beautiful. The seniors that I have had the privilege with of working through NHI taught me not only to be confident in myself, but to instill that confidence in others. They have become my very best friends, and I will be forever grateful for the love and support that they've shown me. And last, but definitely not least, my friends that I have danced with through Melba's. These girls remind me that I am never too busy to make time for others. Because in the midst of all of their super successful high school sports and academic endeavors, so successful that they're going to colleges like Duke and Stanford, in the midst of all of that, they made time for me, to mentor me, in life, in school, and in dance. Each of the members of the Rowe Senior class has traits that we as underclassmen have admired. You are a diverse group. None of you are alike, but each and every one of you is incredibly talented, and you have done everything possible and excelled at everything that you have chosen to do during your time at IB. While I am in awe of your accomplishments, what I have admired most about the Rowe class is your compassion. You lead with encouragement. You build each other up and celebrate each other's successes. You never tear each other down to enhance your own. The world needs more of that. So while it's so hard for us to say goodbye, and we will miss the empowering and joyful reassurance of having you on campus, the rest of the world needs you. It is waiting for you, and you are going to do great things. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Grace. Finally, we would like to invite the first ever student body president of the IB program at Lamar Academy, Ms. Valeria Argüelles.
Good afternoon, parents, faculty, and friends. First and foremost, I'd like to begin by congratulating the graduating class of 2019. We did that. 24 students. That was the size of the Alpha class that graduated 17 years ago. In stark contrast to that first building block lies our class of 84 students. We've come a long way. Nothing was simple, of course. It took the dedication of many wonderful teachers to get this program up and running. Having had a mother who is a teacher, I had the gift of gaining a deeper appreciation for the work that goes into that career. It is without a doubt one of the most selfless occupations. It is to give without end, whether that be bright and early at 7:30 in the morning or after an entire day of school when almost everyone has left. To those teachers, I thank you. You have given the row class more than the information stored within the pages of a textbook. Rather, you have taught us from the depths of your heart about perseverance and the importance of friendship and family. Now, this is the first year IB was able to have its first program-wide student council, something that would have been rather impossible without the support of two amazing individuals. One you know from her fearlessness to take on new challenges as the new IB coordinator, Ms. Gutierrez. The other you know from her Twitter page, too humble to come out in any of the pictures, Ms. Tamez. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for unifying our school and taking a risk. It is your spunk, your courage that I one day hope to achieve. To my seniors, just the other day, as I was writing the speech, I thought about all the moments we shared these past 4 years. Standing next to the big tree at the entrance and looking out at my little IB, I thought, if these walls could talk, what would they say? To the studious insomniacs, the Quizlet makers, and the beholders of the acorn, this song is for you. This song was written in the perspective of the IB building for the row class. Stand before my two front doors. You're walking through my hallways. You're staring at the floor. Getting through your first day. You look around the room, staring at strange faces. But how you'll come to bloom, I know you're going places. La da 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 da. You may not really know me, but soon I'll be your home. These next 4 years, you'll never be alone. Oh, I love you, R.H.O. is IB, but now you've made some friends. It's good to know that you have someone, avocado or a plum, de alba donuts for someone stuck in between. Don't procrastinate and getting home just to sleep late. As time goes by, things fall apart. Don't worry, 'cause I've got your heart. Don't you see? You're what I've always wanted you to be. La da 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 da. Now you're used to me, I'm kind of like your home. It's been 2 years, but you still can't identify the tone in a poem. But I still love you, Rachel. Uh-oh, 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 ooh. You learn how to drive, but there's no place to park. You're trying to survive, but baby, it's hard. Oh, baby, it's hard. I'm looking at who you've become, and I'm hoping that you know you're smarter than ever before. I'm wondering what it might feel like to take a walk around in your shoes. Wake up and do the things that you do. 4,000 words, piece of paper, reaching new lengths like a skyscraper. You're my best friend and I'm your second home. It's been 4 years and I don't want to let you go. I won't forget you, Rachel. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh,
That was so, so beautiful. Thank you so much, Valeria. And you were so creative. That's awesome. That was written from the perspective of the building, y'all. Okay, up next, I would like to invite Andrea Ramirez to introduce her video that she made also for the senior class.
Hi. So my name's Andrea, and I made the senior video, and today you're going to get to see a nice little snippet of it for the parents and the friends and the family and the faculty, of course. So this is a short glimpse into life at IB. Now, I've spent the last few years of my life with your friends, your family, your students, and your children. And let me say, the row class is very diverse, and so many adjectives could describe us, but I think just row is the best. We are the row class, spelled R-H-O, and we're the first of its kind at IB. We're 83 students graduating together in the class of 2019 today, so yay. As just one of the 83, I was asked to put together a video sending off the people that I've been with over the years. When I was thinking about how I could sum up this class into just a few minutes, I knew I wanted it to be a video evoking the duality of this program, laughter and tears, because that's what this program is to us. So I hope to touch your hearts and your minds with this short little video, and I hope that you see the person you're here for today, and I hope that your hearts are full of just the purest joy for them, because we did it. I can say with confidence that the world will truly benefit from our contributions, and I say this because the world already is. Thank you so much for coming here today to watch us walk across this stage. And thank you, Row Class, for trusting me to make this video for you. So I hope everyone enjoys it.
Okay, row class. It's been about 4 years now since I originally had you all as freshmen, and I want to say what a privilege it was to have had each of you as a student over these past 4 years. And really, it's a rare thing for any teacher to have had a set of students for 2 different classes, especially some that last for 2 years, like History HL did. So for all that time that we spent together, I want to thank you all for being the great students that you always were, and I want to say what a privilege it was to see each of you grow from the stage that you were at, both academically and personally, from freshman all the way to senior year. So I want to wish you all the best of luck going forward in your college plans, and in really whatever comes next for you after that. And I know that you have good training that you got here in the IB program, so congratulations.
Hello, row class. I want to tell you congratulations and best wishes in the future. And may you soar on wings like eagles.
I want to say goodbye to all of the row class and tell you to have a great year next year. We're going to miss you so much.
Hola, buenas tardes. Les deseo lo mejor, que Dios les bendiga y muchas felicidades. Estamos muy orgullosos de ustedes. Adiós, los teléfonos.
To my last class ever, I wish you the best. Thanks for everything.
To the row class, just do what you do, all right? Have a good life.
Seniors, here's wishing you the very best. You have accomplished a lot, and I know that you will have a lot more accomplishments in your life. So, good luck, and hasta la vista.
Hi, row class. Just want to let you know how much I appreciate you and all the hard work you've done. You all have grown so much. I'm just so proud that we're going to go out on this together. All my love and all my best for your futures, and I know that the future is bright because it's in your hands.
Yesterday started over again. Have you ever feel like that we're not alone?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Andrea. And don't worry, y'all. These students already watched this video last night, and they actually got to watch the extended version, which unfortunately we could not share with you tonight. But I'm sure at some point it'll be on YouTube, so you can watch it later. Before I give my concluding remarks, I want to just thank again a few key people in the audience. I want to thank all of our IB faculty who is here. If you could please stand, teachers, to be recognized. We are so grateful to have y'all here. I also want to thank Ms. Karen Nitch, who is our Director of Advanced Academics, who is a huge support for our IB program at Lamar Academy. Thank you so much, Karen. I also want to thank Mrs. Cindy Peña, our principal, who is a fearless leader and is a wonderful mentor to us all. And I want to thank again our Dr. Gonzalez, our superintendent, and our board members who were here with us tonight. Thank you so much for being here and for your continued support of our program. Row class family and friends, distinguished guests, Sigmas, IB faculty and staff, and community members, thank you so much for joining us this evening and for always celebrating our students and their amazing accomplishments. The IB program is a team sport, as we like to say, and that includes all of you. Without a strong community, we would not be recognized as one of the most successful IB programs in the world. Students, we are lucky to have spent the last 4 years with you all. Your teachers have equipped you with the knowledge, wisdom, love, and grit that you will need to survive and thrive in the real world. Use your strengths wisely and for the good of your community wherever you are. But always remember the Rio Grande Valley and McAllen as your home. And once you've filled your brains and your heart with amazing experiences and even more knowledge and wisdom, I challenge you to come back and help to continue to build up this place. We need fresh ideas, hard workers, and dedicated public servants that will love and nurture this community for decades to come. The IB program at Lamar Academy will always be your home. You are now part of an incredible community of IB alumni that are working to make our world a better place. Take pride in this fact. And always remember that we will love and support you in your endeavors, no matter what. You made it, Row Class. Congratulations. Following this ceremony, we ask that the rows stay on stage for a couple of group photographs, including the one that you all requested. We kindly ask parents to wait until an official photo of the group has been taken before taking your own personal photos. We also invite you all to join us just across the hall for a light reception, a chance to take even more photos with friends and family, and to give a final farewell to our teachers before we head off to summer. Thank you so much. Muchísimas gracias a todos por estar aquí hoy en la noche. Thank you so much for being with us this evening. Have a wonderful night.